Hi, this is Dreama, and today we're doing a client reading. And today's reading, actually, I know the client's name and they know their name, but I won't be saying it in the video. And today's reading is a 3-question reading. So I've already laid the cards out. I actually shuffled them and cut them and laid them out in the spread before I turned the camera on, just because I want to make sure I have enough time to explain all the cards and answer the questions as best I can. And my camera only goes out about 10 minutes and then it just stops recording, so I want to make sure that we have enough time. I've actually designed this spread just for the client questions. The first question will be the top 3 cards. The center question will be the center cards will be the second question. And the 3 on the bottom will be for the third question. Now I'm going to go ahead and move to the first question. And the first question the client had is they would like to know why other people in a work environment treat them the way that they do. So I'm going to turn over the top 3 cards. Okay, and we're going to look at those first. All right. Whoop. We have the 9 of Cups. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk about the 9 of Cups. Okay. This is an interesting card when it comes to dealing with other people. And that's really what this question is about. Okay. I'm not sure how well you can see, but this is a fairly good card. I mean, there is a person that's kind of holding a cup up, and they're kind of surrounded by them. Okay. And what I'm getting from this card is that even though, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but he's holding only one and the other are kind of just sitting there, okay? So what I get from this card as it relates to other people is, you know, I'm not sure if you can see the look on his face, but as the card shows, he's kind of in a festive mood, okay? So it's one of those things where this is actually a good card. There's nothing bad about this card, okay? So what I'm getting is that there's, in the work environment, there seems to be a lot of advantages. That's what I'm getting from this, all these cups. There's a lot of advantages there. And the people that work there, like the man in the image, choose to take advantage of others and things in the work environment, including the client. So that's kind of what I'm getting, is that these people really are people that just want to take advantage of others, okay? And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is in reverse. Now, when a card is in reverse, it actually gives it a completely different meaning, okay? In one direction, the card can have one meaning, but you turn it around and you have something completely different, okay? Now, to me, what I'm getting about this is that these people at work, some of them are they have a lot of anxiety to do with money, okay? Therefore, what they're doing is taking advantage of the client and really anyone else that gets in their way in order to achieve their goals financially, okay? So this is all about advancement within the company. It's all about money, okay? And lastly, we have the 5 of Cups. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, but this is an interesting card because the man is kind of bent over and his head is down, okay? And what I'm getting from this card is almost a sense of, you know, like these people are entitled. That's what I'm getting from this card. That these people think that there are things that could just, they're there to be taken, okay? They're deeply afraid of loss, because that's what I'm getting from this. They're deeply afraid of loss. And because of that, they are going to advance within the company and actually squeeze out whoever needs to be squeezed out to accomplish their goal, okay? All right, now I'm going to move to the second question. And the second question the client had is, will things ever change, okay? So I'm going to turn these over. We have the 6 of Cups. the Eight of Swords, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm going to start with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is an interesting card, especially when the question is about change. Because the Wheel of Fortune is, in itself, at least to me, it's about luck and destiny and things coming full circle. Okay? So what I'm getting is, yes, your fortunes will change. Things will change for you. Okay? And it's going to actually be a good change. It's going to be a change where luck and things work out much better for you. And then we have the Eight of Swords, but it's in reverse. Okay? So, of course, just like before, when you have a card that is in reverse, it gives it a completely different meaning. So, what I'm getting from this card is that, you know, things are not going to be easy for you, the client. This change is going to be something that is going to be rather difficult for you, okay? It's going to be one of those things where good things don't really always come easy, okay? And then we have the Six of Cups. Now, this is interesting. This is a very positive card. Not sure how much you can see of it, but it's a very bright card. It's not really a dark card or anything like that. And what I'm getting from this card basically is that there's going to be some happiness and contentment that will happen with this change. Once you get past that difficult portion that's going to happen, you know, things will get much better, and you'll come to a place where you're happy and you're content. Okay? Now, lastly, the client wants to know about their children. If they're ever going to be able financially to pay back some of the things that the client has done for them, and you know, just kind of how they're going to treat the client overall. Okay? And we have the Chariot in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles, and lastly we have the Three of Cups. Now, this is an interesting card because I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's also a very happy card. What I would consider a happy card. And this is a card about plenty and happiness and having a lot of things. Just plenty of stuff. So what I would say is that, yes, sometime in the future, they will have more, okay? And they're going to be able at some point to pay the client back, okay? Financially and things like that. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, this is an interesting card because I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but there is a page and he's holding one giant pentacle, okay? And what I'm getting from that is reflection, you know. What's going to happen is the children will reflect back on, you know, everything that has happened and try to turn over a new leaf, okay? That's what I'm getting from that one. Lastly, we have the Chariot, which is in reverse. Now, this is an interesting card in relation to the question again, because when it's in reverse, like I said before, it takes on a completely different meaning, okay? And what that tells me is that there's going to be some sort of disturbance, some sort of disturbance within their life that makes them actually reflect and go back with this and actually begin to treat the client just a little bit better. There's going to be a lot of quarrels and arguments and things like that before it happens. But I do believe it will happen, okay? But as with the rest of this reading, you know, kind of what I'm getting from it is that, you know, good things are going to happen, but with the good comes the bad. So first what will happen is you will get the bad, okay? But that will be overcome. It's just going to be a short period of time, and you'll be able to move on, okay? And things will look better for you. All right, that does conclude my reading for today. And I would like to thank everyone for joining me, and I do hope to talk to you again.